Man, I knew when I was a kid, to be honest, like this is something that I really would love to do. I just had no clue of how it could become possible, man. You know, I come from a very modest family. You know, we didn't have a lot growing up. We weren't like poor missing meals or nothing like that, but we didn't have brand new boats and trucks either, right? So it was like, I didn't know how it could become a reality, but I knew that I was gonna make an attempt. It kind of seemed unobtainable, but the cool thing is we had a lot of great anglers already when I was growing up in my teens that had already established themselves on professional trails. Aaron Martin, Skinny Reese. So that too kind of helped keep the dream alive, so to speak, and know that it is definitely possible. I was 14 years old when we got our first, bass boat. And I feel like it's a very important part of my story because without this incident happening, I may not be talking to you guys today. So there was a fire at my family home. I was in high school. I was a freshman in high school. Came home one day from school. The whole fire department's there. Whole upstairs is on fire. I'm like, whoa. Parents are out front. Obviously, house caught on fire. My mom was going through all the insurance stuff trying to get the house rebuilt, right? Unbeknownst to me, my mom and my dad were planning on utilizing some of this insurance money to buy me a boat. You know, I just look back at this stuff now and it's like, if my house never caught on fire, we'd have never got that insurance money. My mom literally set some of that aside to buy me a bass boat to where I could continue to pursue this dream through my teens, man. And that's how I was able to be on the water every weekend. That was the beginning of it. It took some cojones, to say the least, man. Like, my wife has always been very supportive from the very beginning. We uprooted from California, moved to Alabama to pursue this dream of me fishing with not a single dollar in our pocket, just to live in the dream package that at the time FLW gave us. You know, I'm telling my wife, like, look, we're gonna literally pack up here in California. We're gonna move back to your hometown, which is Tuskegee, Alabama. We're gonna move in with your grandmother, right? 1,500 square foot house. And it's the four of us and my dog, Molly. We're gonna roll the dice at this tournament bass fishing thing that I think I can make a career out of, but really I don't know. But we gonna try it, right? You know, I'm very thankful for that opportunity. But yeah, without my kids, which is who I do it for, I wanna show them that they can chase their dreams and pursue whatever it is they love and are passionate about. My wife for supporting me. Obviously, without her, I can't do this stuff, man. Without that, there's no Mark Daniels Jr. professional angler as you all see it, right? I'd be lost, man, without them. So that's everything for me.
One of the things you're really good at is whenever kids show up, especially at the ramp, you take the time to talk to them, give them a high five. You're really good about interacting with kids. Why is that so important to you?
You know why I do it? I'll be honest, because I remember being that kid, whether it was like a local pro, it was like the local stick or whatever, and you just want to like meet the guy, like, man, I just want to shake his hand and like, you know, and I'm 10, 11, it's like, wow, it's like it's him, right? Sometimes you don't get that opportunity to connect. And so then you leave that with kind of like a sour taste in your mouth when you could have just took a minute, show that kid some love, talk with him, chat with him, lift him up, make him feel good. I may not have all the time in the world, but I'm gonna take a quick moment, especially with them youngsters, man. And my saying has always been from the beginning, follow your dreams. Follow your dreams, man. And this is what I tell my kids. How's it go? The saying, your passion is your profits. And when you let that sink in, if you do something that you love, the money will come. You're still gonna have happiness. And then you can't replace that with nothing. That's priceless, right? Oh man, engineers, they make a lot of money, so I wanna do that. Nah, you're gonna be miserable. You know, you love to paint. Well, put your efforts in paint. So in my case, it's always been fishing since I was a kid. Once I got old enough to kind of understand and realize, dumped everything I had into tournament fishing. This is what I love to do. So here comes the YouTube, here comes the social media, and it just grows. And I don't mind doing that because this is something that I love. So that's the key, man, the passion, you gotta have it.